Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to another brand new video. And yes, it is time we shall react to another video that will start right about this second. Today's reaction video I'm looking forward to kind of decide here. Today we'll be reacting to is Sonic's cousin. And also, want to know something pretty interesting, by the way? Is that here's something interesting, by the way. I find it so interesting, by the way, that however exactly, it's so interesting, by the way, in my fifth channel, by the way, Mario has a cousin named Cousin Mario, and Luigi has a cousin named Cousin of Luigi, so it's probably why I'd say it's called the Cousin Brothers. The Mario Cousin Brothers. Yeah, pretty much. So, anyway, that's pretty much my logic fact for those who didn't know this, by the way, exactly. Yep, that's pretty much what I'd say. So, anyways, today's reaction today will be reacting to Sonic's cousin by, of course, no than any other, Sonic Wrecker 55, which makes amazing, awesome content as awesomeness. Very amazingness right there. Very amazing. So, anyway, yeah, so let's go ahead and definitely react to the video and get that started. And of course, that my name is obviously to be is Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, by the way. And hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So this being said, likewise and always, it is time, like I said, we are going to get this started. We're going to get this started anyway. So if you guys are a new person to the channel, on this Mario channel, known as to be on my fifth channel, that is Golden Devin-Foxy's Mario channel, then feel free again to definitely subscribe to my fifth channel. That would be amazing, appreciate it, and that would be respectful, and that would be awesome. So if I were you, by the way, go and actually ahead and subscribe to my fifth channel, and of course Sonic Wrecker 55's channel too. So this being said, let's get this on with. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Enjoy the video. Let's do it. Oh. There it is, Sonic Wrecker 55. Awesome. Very good intro again. There's Tails. Nice. Oh, dang. A new song.
Tails, I just have to say that song is the most amazing song that I've ever heard.
Wow. For once, Sonic said something positive. Nice. And of course, I know it came from Sonic Forces. I understand why it actually did, by the way. I can relate and definitely understand that. But interesting. Very interesting fact that Tails was definitely dancing to that song. Really based. Very based from Tails. Coming from him, pretty much. Pretty based. Nice. Let's find out and see then. This is going to be interesting. Oh, would you look at that? That's actually a pretty good note right there. That's actually a pretty good note right there. That's actually pretty good. Like, where it says the United States with a flag right there, the hot dog, and of course there's some turkey. There's some turkey, and there's pretty much a Sonic picture right there, and pretty much where the whole world looks like right there on the other side on the right there, on part of the paper. That's pretty delicately interesting.
It does say it's from the United States.
It does.
Copyright 2016, 2018. Version United States, and a picture of me, which is a little different.
Nice.
Chicken, and a flag of the United States, and chili dogs.
Yep, chili dogs.
Okay. I guess it was simple.
Wonder what that says.
Okay. I already opened it.
Oh, here we go.
What does this say? Dear Cousin Sonic, I am due to you in the United States. That sounds a little confusing. I just need to get away from it all. Love, Mod, and Sonic. So, Sonic, does that mean that you're classic Sonic? Yeah. Oh.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, isn't it obvious, by the way? Isn't it completely, again, two separate words of obviously? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we can probably all expect why to that point, so it's probably why.
Well, I wonder
Total obvious.
here. Well, it does say that he's gonna be here in about
2 seconds. 2 freaking seconds. How funny.
2 seconds. Okay, oh my god, I'm so excited.
There you go. And it's... Yep. There's his cousin. There it is. Yep. Once again, there it is.
Oh, hi there, Classic Sonic. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Oh, I'm doing way past cool, man. So, can I come in? Oh, sure. I mean, like, we are family, and families stay together no matter what. Ah. Hey, Tails. I'd like you to meet my cousin, Modern Sonic. Huh?
Yep. Bruh, you cannot be serious.
Too many onion rings. Oh, no. You don't have an illusion. I'm Sonic's cousin, called Modern Sonic.
See?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you. So, Sonic, what are we gonna have for dinner? I'm starving. Well, I don't know. I don't cook except for chili dogs.
Chili dogs.
Are you that serious? You are such a disgrace to the Sonic family. How about I cook both of you a nice, divine, scrumptious, tasty, mouth-watering chicken with gravy?
Oh my god, that was funny. And that was even sarcastically based right there. That was actually based. Coming from this guy right there, that is actually saying that. Oh my god, that's just... Wow, I really didn't expect word from that.
Maybe that explains why that was chicken from the letter. Exactly.
Oh lord, that's funny. At the kitchen. Oh, wonder how that's gonna go. That's pretty interesting in the kitchen. Gravy. I forgot it's pretty much like that.
Oh yeah, this is happening. Oh, there we go.
A montage. That's pretty cool.
This is such a delicious, scrumptious way to make rice and chicken.
Oh my god, I love rice. Jesus Christ. And also, sorry if I paused this video. Sorry if I was going to pause it. But let me go ahead and tell you guys this. That, bro, I love freaking rice. Rice is so good. Like, it's that delicious. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe somebody here in the video that was going to be Classic Sonic said the word about rice. I can't even believe one thing that he said was rice. Delicious rice. I'm like, holy crap, that's good. And I even love rice too. I even love it. Anyway, back to the video. Jesus, that's just like, oh my god, rice is just dang good. So is macaroni and cheese.
Okay. So this rice and chicken is the most mouth-watering, most...
It is actually. Yep.
rice and chicken that you both will ever taste. This has been passed down from the Sonic family, even for generations. And
Nice.
hundreds of years. So I recommend both of you take it every last bite.
Ooh.
Rare, jewel. This looks delicious. Thank you so much for making this for us. You're welcome. Oh, it's just so beautiful.
God damn, that was funny.
You really eat like this? Yeah, sorry. He has some issues. Oh my god, that was the best chicken and gravy that I've ever had in my life. But too bad Sonic had to ruin it with his big fat wrinkled face.
His wrinkled fat face. Oh my god. Oh wow, this is just the funniest video I ever reacted to. I mean, no wonder why this made more sense. I mean, they have a cousin Sonic. Well, pretty much on my 5th channel, we have a cousin Mario and cousin Luigi. I mean, how crazy is the next one gonna be? I mean, imagine on my 2nd channel, right? You know, that's like Golden Devin-Foxy's Sonic channel, by the way. That's like my 2nd one, by the way. Imagine if I got a cousin named Cousin Sonic. I would be like, holy mother of God, that would have been like the most interesting name in freaking decades of history. That would have been coming down the History Channel to history, bruh. That would have been interesting as hell. That would have been interesting. Like, seriously. It is just freaking interesting. Like, really. Freaking really interesting. That would have been the most next interesting thing that it would ever exist. Seriously, that would have been gold. That would have been gold and gold. Which is actually true, by the way. That would have been gold. You know, for something that interesting right there. Yep, that would have been gold. Really, again, 100% right there. Absolutely. So, anyway, enjoy the reaction that we're still going to continue reacting to right now. So, enjoy the rest. Here we go. And plus, we're down at 5 minutes and 49 seconds. So, we're going to continue with the rest of the reaction. I'm like, seriously, this video here is perfect. I like it. It's so good. I liked it. And also, nice job from Sonic Record 55 that came up with that idea with Sonic's freaking load. Amazing video. Is just Sonic's cousin. Wow. I mean, never thought of that idea.
Oh yeah, well, I think my big fat wrinkled face made the chicken even better. I mean, not really. I mean, like, using your big fat wrinkled face to make the chicken even better. I mean, like, that's such an offense to the Sonic family.
Damn.
In the facing, it's a crime. Exactly.
Wow. It's offensive in the Sonic family? What? What in the effing what? like the TF. I mean TF right there. What the fuck? Wow. I'm like, oh my god, this made me laugh. Like, this so made me laugh here when he said, was like, that is offensive to the Sonic family, and it's a crime. Oh my god. Sorry, I mean, it's really funny and all, but I will still respect that. I'm like, what the actual heck is this? But funny. I love it. 5 minutes later.
Really? Are you just serious? Whatever.
Literally in 5 minutes.
Oh, Tails. Oh, hi, doggy.
Yeah, a dog.
Yeah, whatever. Tails! Tails? Oh, there he is. Wait, what is he doing?
Oh, dang.
I can't open it. Oh, hey, what's the matter? I'm trying to open it. I'm trying to open it with teeth biscuits, but it's so hard. This is what I try to do. I'm trying
Rip.
to open this little cart, and it's so hard. Watch.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to open.
Hey, you know, people that was born from nice days has really good strength. Watch.
Oh, nice.
Go, little dog. Oh, thank you so much. Whenever I need Sonic's help with this, he just doesn't care. But you are my hero.
Nice. Oh, perfect. That's the perfect one I ever said was just that. Yep, the funniest thing ever is just right there in the front of the screen. Right there. Perfect. I have to say, well done.
It's okay, it's okay. I just felt want to kiss you.
Wow. Wow, I'm like, oh my god. This is not like the first time that like this guy ever actually expected, Cream to do that. I mean, really, that would have been so interesting, by the way. I really don't know why, if that would still been considering it or whatever, but man, crazy, as I'd say again. Not really sure if pretty much that remains to a thing that's like Sonic X Cream or something. I mean, yeah, I'm not really gonna go down there, but like I said, all I'm gonna say is like, imagine if that's already a thing. Not really sure if it's a thing, but I'm just asking I'm just asking like a general question and all, which that's what I'm saying. So don't get it all wrong or anything, but I'm not really sure if that's still a thing. But if it's still a thing, I'd say, yep, that's still a thing. Damn.
They all like him better than me.
Wow. The funniest thing I'm ever laughing right there is just so funny. Yeah, and of course, like I said, it's definitely oh wait.
Where do you think we could go next? I mean, like, I don't really know where I could go that much in this trip.
I don't know if it was a claim or not, but I think it was.
Have a nice bathroom, Amy, like the fishes and the reflection.
The fishes of the reflection. Oh, hold on. Like I said, sometimes the frame of the camera is just a little bad, but all I'm saying is just like, yeah, I think the creator actually probably muted the bit of that music or something whenever Sonic was walking. I think the only thing I already knew, yeah, I think it was probably from the creator himself, probably that just like muted the song while pretty much the audio came right back in a few seconds. So I think that's probably why that happened. So not really sure, but like I said, that was like pretty interesting. And fishes on the window. That's like interesting on the mirror. I meant to say that on the mirror of like the fishes. Cool.
Butterfly,
Yep.
my shampoo, and also those stickers from the wall.
Nice.
Wonderful friends.
Okay.
I just feel like I want to be accepted, but I'm not so sure if I will. No, come on. I bet you'll be accepted. I mean, like, I think people love you. Wait a second. Who is she?
What?
That's just Amy.
Uh,
And I hate her. She's not my type.
wow. Just wow. I mean, says the person that Cream said was like, you need to learn to share. Like the only funniest thing I'm laughing right that second was just that literally Cream from herself said that to Amy's face by saying is like, I don't know, pretty much classic Amy or whatever, pretty much. I'd say that, oh my lord, that actually cracked me up right there. By saying that Cream says like, you need to learn to share. And I'm like, wait, what the heck happened to that attitude? Like what in the heck was that? Of that attitude though.
Nice, fresh, clean water. Do you mind if you could help me talk to her? I mean, like, I'm really shy.
Wow.
No, whatever.
Jeez.
Amy, I want you to meet someone. My stupid cousin Martin Sonic.
Huh.
Amy, wake up, Amy, wake up, you stupid.
Damn. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my god. There is no freaking in hell. No way did this guy throw her in the freaking tub. Oh, Lord. I'm like, jeez. For some reason, I don't really get it though, which I'm not trying to be mean and all, but seriously, that actually had to make me laugh at some point where I don't know why it did, but I guess it probably did out of nowhere. But I'm like, wow, this is the kind of guy who actually just wants to throw Amy without not actually speaking to a freaking word out of her mouth to him. I'm like, oh, the irony is just freaking funny. Right there. Damn, my boy Knuckles. Damn. Well, pretty much my boy Knuckles is a little confused anyway, but like I said, at least I finally get to see my boy showing up right in this video. I'm like, thank God Knuckles showed right up. I mean, thank you for letting him get in here. I mean, for some reason, it's just so funny anyway, just actually knowing what's going on, but it's still interesting to this day. Really good. Jeez. Oh, there it is again.
Oh no, I'm not Sonic. I'm his cousin, Modern Sonic.
Oh!
Oh yeah, I would. Oh, you're my
Oh, the irony. Like I said before in the beginning, as I said before you threw her in the water. Yeah, irony is really funny. Like the realest of the real actually still cracks me up. Man, for some reason, I just freaking love it. I really do love it. And I'm just saying, it's just that dang funny and so gullible. The most gullible thing I ever laughed to exactly when this was funny or when I laughed at that. Like, Sonic's freaking cousin never even went on a date with classic Amy. I mean, wow, this ought to be the funniest thing I ever laughing to, but good moly, like good freaking lordy. Like seriously. Wow. Funny.
You know what, Modern Sonic? Ever since you have been here, it's been so happy and jolly. So much better than when Sonic was in charge.
Damn.
So hardcore, man. I want to be like you. I love you. And you're so helpful. Okay, I am so happy for all of your inspirations. And I have to say one thing. You know, ever since I've been meeting you guys in United Kingdom, I keep thinking that you all are my family. Oh, it's okay. Shh.
Nice.
They all love my Sonic and me. And I guess I'm gonna be in the social outcast.
A social outcast.
I'm gonna go evil. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Of my life. I love you so much, Modern Sonic. Oh, I love you too. That was the best day ever. Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Well, how was the date? Oh, it was great.
Huh.
Oh, I guess it's time for me to go. No.
How overdramatic.
Here you go. You can sleep in Sonic's bed tonight. This bed is also nice and comfy too, and cozy. Well, good night, Tails. Good night, Modern Sonic. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh.
Yeah, there he goes. The next day.
It's been nice knowing you, Tails, but I think I must go because I don't think Sonic really likes me that much. Why would you say that? Well, I found this from a kitchen counter this morning.
Of course. Bruh. Okay, I'll admit right here in this video, okay, this one actually made me laugh and cracked me up again. Whenever this note apparently said right here, it says this one for another note. It said, "Dear Tails and stupid, better than me, poo-poo head." What the fuck? Sorry, I'm like literally I'm laughing in here at that part. Okay, I've gone emo again and ran away. I will never see you ever again. From Sonic. Wow, like I said, good freaking lord. And also, most of the time that I think I've always heard about emo a lot of times, you know, I'm talking about like a different emo. I'm not talking about like the fish. I'm talking about like, you know, the one that actually, well, let's just say I'm talking about like the dark side of that. I'm talking about the dark side of emo. You know, just going with like gone full emo, which that's probably what makes sense. But anyway, I'm not describing the fish. I'm just describing what the other word is. But anyway, continue the video.
Dear Tails and Mon Sonic, stupid poo-poo head better than me. Oh no, I know this is how it's gonna go. I've gone emo and run away. I will never see you again, Sonic. And that's the emotion that he feels right now.
Of course.
No. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Well, it's been nice knowing you too. Bye. Now I must fix this once and for all.
Wonder where you went.
Sonic, you know I can see you. Come out. What?
Bruh. Oh my god, that's not the freaking runaway, man. A runaway would mean that you would have to freaking run away all the way from the other side of the country. I mean, couldn't you have just done that already, Sonic? But no, you decided to say it was like, I'm gonna just sit here and be full emo and just feel what the dark side looks like. Bro, shut the frick up. I mean, shut up. Like, can you for one just shut your mouth by any chance and just seriously? Oh my god, you just didn't even care for one fact of your own cousin, bruh. So dumb. I mean, so dumb in many ways. That's all I can describe. But anyways, continue with this. And also, we barely have actually almost like a minute left in this video, since of course we know we're about to get closer enough to like 13 minutes and 20 seconds, all the way near to 14 minutes and 8 seconds, but at least we're getting closer for this one to be finished. But man, seriously, dude, just seriously, dude, come on.
You can get out there now. Mon and Sonic's gone. Wait a second. How did you know that I was in here? Well, you always hide in there whenever you get upset. Yes, you're right.
LOL.
I'm glad that everything's back to normal. Yeah, even though Mon and Sonic was way times better than you are, I'm just glad that's all over now. Yeah, good thing that was just only Mon and Sonic. I wonder what it would be like if it was Mon and Tails.
Damn! Ooh! Cousin Tails! Hey! Wow, now that was a surprise right there. Right in his face. That was a big surprise. Oh, man. I mean, of course this would have been called the Classic Sonic Channel or something. But seriously, oh my lord. Man, Cousin Tails. Good one. Oh, that would have been a good one. Nice. Nice. Really nice. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and meet the video. I'm just going to go ahead and say what I usually would say. But anyway, well, this surprising reaction gave me a very good respect right here and gave me a bit of some interesting feedback from this. But okay, the most interesting feedback I had ever heard and ever would say, by the way, is hearing the word from pretty much himself, by the way, that is known to be Sonic Record 55. Oh my god. I mean, seriously, wouldn't it have been more interesting if it would have been called Classic Sonic Record 55? Not really sure if the creator would have thought of that, but like I said again, it probably would have been for context. But all I'm saying though, yeah, pretty much. And by the way, I want to say this. This video here really gave me a good surprise. That actually gave me a lot of good respect for that surprise. And I'd say it's like, wow, imagine Sonic, or should I say, no likely classic Sonic, just basically having, well, having a cousin, by the way, that's named Classic Sonic. Imagine something like that would happen, and so-called would happen, by the way. Seriously, that would have been crazy. The next craziest thing would ever come to my mind, by the way, would have been more insane. And it would have been a lot more crazier to say is like, imagine, that pretty much would be on my second channel. Well, as I was saying, I was going to more likely make a bit of an interesting, suggestion, by the way, to suggest something I would say, by the way, I never would have thought right there, is imagine if Sonic got a cousin. That's like Cousin Sonic, by the way, which is still the same modern, but more likely a classic. That would have been going with the model, the plush exactly, which, of course, I don't have like another Sonic to begin with for having like a classic, or should I say a modern look of him, but, I don't have like a second Sonic or anything. I don't have a second one. If it were to be a second one, I'd say that would be pretty interesting. Sonic would have a cousin for once. That would have been a very interesting story in my interesting part of the fact that would have been a very, very interesting story. That would have been so interesting. The next second it would have been interesting, I'd been like, yeah, that actually would surprise me a lot and have a lot of interesting feedback to that. That would have been very interesting. That would have been so much likely, like I said, very much likely be that interesting. And I'll be honest with you guys already, that would have been pretty interesting and pretty dope. That would have been dope, 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 dope. That would have been dope. That would have been very dope if that would have happened on the second channel. But unfortunately, like I said, yeah, pretty much. That no, I don't think that probably would happen. But if it were to happen, by the way, that actually would be pretty interesting. That would have been the next interesting thing that would ever yet to actually happen, by the way. And it probably would change my second channel for the better, exactly about like, oh, Sonic's Family Generations, by the way. I'm referring to like my second channel, Sonic, by the way, that actually would have like a very interesting family. For the only time I would ever expect by saying is like, wow, that would have been pretty cool. That would have been cool as so well done. That would have been cool. That the next thing that would be awesome is that word. That would have been the coolest thing I would ever hear. The coolest thing I ever would hear, by the way. And also, let me be honest with you guys, by the way, exactly in the next second, by the way. It is so cool that Mario and Luigi have a family that is like Cousin Mario and Cousin Luigi, for an example, on my fifth channel, by the way. I'm referring to my fifth channel's Mario and my fifth channel's Luigi would have two cousins, like double gainers probably. That's like double gainers. That's like Cousin Mario and Cousin Luigi, because they were both double gainers at the time, because they were both double gainers, which even though that they were, by the way, yes, it makes a lot more sense and a lot more awesome sense to kind of know why it would be. So for those again who do or don't understand that part exactly, yeah, that would have been like the coolest thing ever to kind of say that, yeah, that would have been pretty cool if Sonic had a family that was with cousin Sonic, but unfortunately don't have a cousin Sonic at the time, which, like I said, that would have been updated on the second channel if it were to be updated. But if it were to be updated, yes, it probably would actually be updated, which even though it probably may or not will, exactly, it depends on choice, exactly, it depends on whatever the whole thing gets changed and stuff. We'll see what happens, and we'll see where that goes from here and see where that goes already. But as I said, not really sure. Depends on when that whole scenario will be around, but we'll see. But man, the whole interesting video is Cousin Sonic. Oh my god, the most interesting name I ever heard. And going to go ahead and say about the video at first too, by the way, which I'm about to go ahead and mention. So the video part I want to talk about here is I want to mention is this. The video itself is good. The whole video is amazing. The only thing I liked about this video is I'm ranking this a 10 out of 10 because I never actually hate this kind of video. I'd say the whole video was about like family. The whole video was like a family one. It was actually good. It was actually really talented. It was really good to kind of see cousin to classic Sonic pretty much. It actually does come so well and thoughtful. It actually is the most thoughtful video I ever will say. And this is actually a very interesting feedback I want to make is that yes, it's actually pretty important that family always comes first. That, sometimes, but not always, but sometimes that happens whenever that depends on that exactly. It's like with friends and family exactly that you have to just go on with one thing, by the way. It's just like, would you ever go by family or would you ever go by friends? That's like the only thing I always will thought about and think about every day exactly. It's just knowing why we always have ups and downs by the end of the day and have a lot of those exactly whenever that happens. We always, and I mean always, have ups and downs. Like a lot. We have like lots of that. Like literally a lot. Amount of times, but not too much. But as I said before, it makes sense. It really does again. Really tells me the other way of the story that it makes sense anyway. But yeah, it actually is the only thing I would say it would make sense anyway. So yeah, that's actually why I'd say I pretty much agree with it. So that's all I have to say. But as of now, guys, thank you all very much again for watching. And even though, by the way, I'm only just reacting to a Sonic content only for one time, by the way. And then, of course, that will still jump back with the Mario stuff as per usual. But whatever happens, we probably don't know. But until then, we'll see what happens. But anyway, this being said and truly said anyways, thank you all again for enjoying this video. And please remember to subscribe to Sonic Record 55, by the way. Makes a lot of amazing content. Amazing stuff. Really. Good, awesome Sonic content stuff and a lot more stuff as well. But even though, like I said, we're going to probably try to react to another Mario one soon or sometime like that. Whenever I find like another one exactly that's like this exactly. That might be the same one, but more different and more interesting, by the way. Like I said, even though this channel's only about Mario stuff, not Sonic stuff, I mean, the only thing I want to make a debate on this question, by the way, is the only question is that, yes, basically, it does come down, like I said, to pretty much likely the second channel and the fifth channel that, my fifth channel is only about Mario stuff. It's only about Mario stuff, and it always will be about Mario stuff, and for the second channel of mine as well, it's only about Sonic stuff as well. It's only separated. Sometimes it could be random and sometimes it might be separated from whoever knows exactly. It just depends anyway. But, it's just how that actually works, by the way. It's just always how that works. So, that being said anyway, it is time, like I said, we're going to wrap this video up and sign off anyway. So, take care, everyone. Have an awesome time. Have an amazing day. And even in fact, I want you guys to know, by the way, in fact, that I'll let you guys know, by the way, at the end of the day, that I'll say this word out loud, is that if you guys enjoy more of these reactions, we'll still continue all of that, by the way. We'll still continue doing all of that and keep all that going exactly until the day finally comes that we finally will, like I said, make content on the laptop again and finally get all that going exactly until further notice. But, like I said, I hope that you guys enjoy it and hopefully enjoy the patience a little bit while that continues. So, all I want to let you guys know is that, yeah, it's going to probably be interesting and be very, once again, interesting. So, if you guys enjoy this video, remember these 4 things you'll have to do right now is give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be absolutely again notified here. And we'll see you guys as always absolutely in the next video. So take care, everyone. Have an amazing day. I'll see you guys next time. And yes, like I said from before, by the way, man, Cousin Sonic, I'm going to rank it a 10 out of 10 for me because I think I liked it. Because it was a pretty good video. Not going to lie, it was pretty good. So I'd say it was pretty good. So anyway, that being said, see you guys later. See you guys next time. And yeah, I actually liked seeing my boy Knuckles being in that video because it was pretty good to see and watch. So yeah, pretty good. anyways, this being said, it's time like I said beforehand and mentioned otherwise, that we are definitely about to sign off anyway. So feel free, like I said again before, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And also, here's one more thing before we actually get signed off too, by the way, is that I'm actually planning to do, another top 5 and top 10 again, by the way. But this time, it's for Bowser, This time it's only for Bowser, for what his favorite NFL team is top 5 and 10 of his favorites, which we already know what his first favorite is, obviously the Buffalo Bills, because yeah, Bowser likes the Buffalo Bills, because Bowser himself, yeah, he likes the Josh Allen guy. He just likes Josh Allen because, for one reason I'd say alone, by the way, yeah, Bowser himself pretty much just likes the Buffalo Bills anyway, but except the other 9 teams he didn't talk about anyway, but I'll try to get Bowser to be convinced to try to actually get on with that, by the way. And actually, like I said, I did mention to him earlier, by the way, is that it's actually finished, by the way, with like his selections being chosen that will probably be notifiedly be random on the guest on the screen. It'll probably much be random the same way as it will probably be from Mario's and Luigi's of their top predictions, of their top 5 and 10 prediction numbers. But, like I said, it's going to probably be a little bit of a different theory a little bit for when Bowser's going to get a turn, which, yes, it's going to happen pretty soon, whenever that's going to be the next thing to go, which it's going to be a good thing, by the way. Just want to let you guys know something good's going to come on to happen anyway. So if you guys, like I said before, definitely enjoy more of that, by the way, yes, it will continue and it will be done once it gets done. So, there's only like basically only about top 5 and 10s only. That's only the only thing I can say and consider that to be only for that to happen. So anyways, thank you guys again for enjoying this interesting long video. Just want to give you guys a bit of an interesting talk a little bit while we continue on talking about that. So this being said here, it is time to sign off, and it is time to sign out anyway. So thank you guys for definitely enjoying this video and enjoying this reaction while we were at it. So this being said, thank you for taking the time and enjoying this video while pretty much that continues. But anyway, this being said, thank you. See you later. Sign off and sign right out. Goodbye, and see you guys, as always, in the next video. Signing right on out. Thank you, and see you later.